Okay, we're up top here, the pool site. Here's some of the dirt they're pulling out of there. Now, something I wanted to show you first before I do anything else is this fir tree. These two dead ones, three out. The other one's dying, two already dead. But you see the top broke out of that, and it fell and hit our shed here, and just really did a number on the roof. You see the top fell right here. Yeah, it fell right out of that. I think I can climb up there, put a cable on that, and pull that way. Miss that oak. Pull it right over there. Maybe this one can pull right beside it. I don't know. My fear is that one of them falls and hits the water tank. Anyway, let me show you that. Hopefully it's not all bad news on this video, but... And I showed you that other our Takeuchi, the tracks. The tracks are the dead giveaway, and I just want to show you the tracks on this one. You can see the splits running over rocks and spinning on the rocks. You can see all the. It's hard to see; it's dark, but there's a split there, split there. How big you can see that. Anyway, the tracks are just all beat up. This machine just got 100 hours. This thing's brand new. Just got 100 hours, and I'm not judging these guys, but the guys aren't real experienced operators. They just give it too much power and spin the tracks, especially when they're on rocks. When you're in the dirt, it doesn't matter as much, but when you're in the rocks, you can't let them tracks spin, or it just chews them up, and they're expensive. So. Anyway, but that's what I wanted to show you as far as letting other people use our equipment. And then I was telling you earlier about the dirt they're pulling out here. I'll show you. The soils engineer, apparently the latest is that they don't have to haul the dirt from way over behind at the burn pile where I hauled it out of here. He said, apparently they said, and this is all, nothing's for sure, I'm just kind of hearing it secondhand from Peter, the pool contractor, and actually hearing it from his foreman. But everything they compacted in here, they had to dig out because the soils engineer didn't like the looks of this dirt. He didn't like the dirt they're pulling out of here. The plan was we were going to pull this dirt out and then use it to backfill against the walls here. But he said he didn't like this dirt. He said it looks like expansive soil. I mean, he's the expert, and I'm not trying to second guess him, but it would have been nice to know this earlier before I hauled all that dirt away. But now the latest is, he said we can use some of this dirt and mix it with the dirt I have up at the llama barn right there. We still have a big pile of dirt that I didn't haul away, and apparently what they're doing is they're mixing that dirt with the dirt they're pulling out of here, some of it. So, and then they're hauling a bunch. There's a bunch of piles up there. There's a bunch of piles up by the barn up there that. So I don't know. I'm not trying to get you all worked up about this, but just trying to let you know what's going on. And so this is going to take a little longer than they expected. They worked really late tonight. They just finished, and they're going to work late tomorrow and try to get as much done before the rain. But anyway, this is the pool, and they're going to backfill against that wall. Pete said they're going to bring it all the way up, and then they got to cut the pool back out of it. So there'll be a dirt wall out about 5 feet. But anyway, they'll pack it up the width of this compactor. As soon as they get it all compacted in there, then they'll take the excavator and they'll cut down they're going to cut just about a foot off it, and that will be the pool wall, and they'll build the pool in there. So anyway, I'll try to let you know more tomorrow when I see exactly what's going on. These guys just left. I didn't get to talk to them, but anyway, the last they told me, they're pulling some of this dirt out, mixing it with the dirt up there, and then putting it back in against this wall. And then they're forming up, the concrete guys, All Phase Concrete, they're forming up the wall here, which I showed you yesterday. They're working on that. And I guess my understanding is this is going to be a rock faced, this is going to be faced with rocks, so they can use the other style standouts here, the ones that leave the holes, because it's not going to matter. They don't have to use the fiberglass ones. My understanding is this wall, though, is going to be just the colored finish, and they are going to use the fiberglass. I forget what those things are called. The standouts that hold the wall together when they pour it. Anyway, that's what's going on today. Again, our stump here all ground down and gone. Propane guy came up today and fixed the gauge. Fixed the gauge on the propane tank, the one I showed you last weekend. He fixed that, and so now we get it's reading empty. So obviously we're going to get that filled back up for you. Or real close to empty. So I'll get that filled pronto. What else? I know I had some other things, but the weeds, which I think tomorrow we're going to go down and hit some of the weeds that are coming back up. There's not too many yet, which is good. There's a couple little patches. I'm going to turn the water off. I think I'm going to turn the water off right now. I still have it watering because we haven't had any rain, but we're supposed to get some pretty good rain this weekend, so I'm going to turn that off right now. And probably should have turned it off a couple days ago, but I just wanted to make sure that rain was really coming. And it looks like they got this just about completely waterproofed. They can backfill in here too. Anyway, that's what's going on here. Oh, I talked to Mike and Dawn. I don't know if you got that email, but they said come on up with your friend anytime. He said if they're not there, he showed me where the key is to get in the gate. And he said just help yourself, go on in. And that might actually be a good way to go up there and look around. Saturdays, I know they're gone usually on Saturdays, so. But he'd love to show you around. He loves showing off all his plants and stuff. So anyway, if you can let me know about the tractor. Like I said, initially I told the pool contractor's foreman, I told him no, he could not use our loader until I talked to you, and maybe they should just bring their own up. Personally, I don't trust anybody on them, but if you want to, that's fine. We'll go ahead and do that. So if you could let me know on that. And that's about it. Everything else looks good. Moving along.